He was not the chosen one. He was never the Scouts' dream quarterback. Yet Jalen Hurts has done the impossible.
For a tackle, it Hurts on the right, he might go! Jalen Hurts! Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Through pure hard work and quiet leadership, he has become one of the NFL's biggest stars. His name is mentioned among the elites, not for flashy plays or loud boasts, but for a quiet, unshakable dominance built on resilience, intellect, and an almost mythical level of leadership. But the real question is, will Jalen Hurts' journey be remembered as one of the greatest transformation stories in football history, from doubted draft pick to defining superstar, or is his toughest test still to come? Thanks for joining us on Stay Curious YT. Let's begin. Jalen Alexander Hurts was born on August 7, 1998, in Houston, Texas. His father, Coach Avrian Hurts, instilled in him not just the mechanics of a throw, but the discipline of a soldier and the poise of a general. Jalen wasn't raised to be a star, he was raised to be a leader. This foundation would become the bedrock of everything he would later achieve. At Channelview High School, Jalen began crafting his legend. Throwing for over 2,000 yards and rushing for another 1,000 in a single season, he was a dual-threat phenomenon before the term became an NFL obsession. Jalen was a star in high school, but scouts still asked, was he a true passer? Could he thrive in a pro-style system? Because of these doubts, Jalen was called a 4-star player, not the top-level 5-star. His search for a program that valued toughness and winning above all else led him to the University of Alabama, the empire built by Nick Saban. At Alabama, Hurts did something remarkable. He started as a true freshman and immediately won. He led the Crimson Tide to the national championship game, but the narrative was always about his arm, not his wins. But what happened next is what truly changed his career. It was his transfer to the University of Oklahoma for his final collegiate season that proved to be a masterstroke. Under offensive guru Lincoln Riley, Hurts did not just improve as a passer, he exploded. He put up video game numbers, throwing for 3,851 yards and 32 touchdowns, while rushing for 1,298 yards and another 20 scores. He finished as the Heisman Trophy runner-up and proved he was not just a game manager, but an offensive weapon of mass destruction. He had answered every question, yet a shadow of doubt remained for NFL scouts, causing him to fall to the second round of the 2020 NFL Draft. The Philadelphia Eagles, in what would become a franchise-altering decision, selected him with the 53rd overall pick.
53rd pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, Philadelphia Eagles select Jalen Hurts, quarterback, Oklahoma.
His early years in Philadelphia were a test of patience. He watched and learned from Carson Wentz. By 2021, he was the undisputed starter. But the true arrival of Jalen Hurts happened in the 2022 season. With Jalen as quarterback, the Eagles won 13 games and lost just one, charging all the way to the Super Bowl 57th. Though the Eagles fell short against the Kansas City Chiefs, Hurts delivered a performance for the ages, scoring 4 touchdowns and cementing his status as a superstar. The Eagles rewarded his meteoric rise with a massive 5-year, $255 million contract, making him at the time the highest-paid player in NFL history. Then, in the 2023 season, he was a true warrior. Even while fighting through a painful knee injury, his stats might have dipped a little, but his leadership grew stronger than ever. He pushed through the pain and carried the injured Eagles team to 11 wins and 6 losses, keeping them in the playoff hunt and proving his value was beyond statistics. Then came the 2024 season. Fully healthy and armed with new weapons, Hurts was on a mission. Hurts led the team with strong performances throughout the playoffs, guiding the Eagles past tough opponents and into Super Bowl 59. In New Orleans, he delivered on the biggest stage, helping the Eagles defeat the Kansas City Chiefs by 18 points and securing his first Super Bowl title.
The Philadelphia Eagles have won Super Bowl 59.
As of now, experts are praising his hard work. Analyst Dan Orlovsky recently stated on ESPN's Get Up, Jalen is always the first to arrive and last to leave. His dedication inspires everyone. This sentiment is echoed throughout the league. In recent training, he has built a strong connection with new players, making the Eagles' offense even more dangerous. Financially, Hurts is secure as a cornerstone of the franchise. His historic contract keeps him in Philadelphia through the 2028 season. Yes, he is expensive for the team, but the deal is smartly made so the Eagles can still sign other good players. That's why the team's management always says he is worth every penny we spent. Off the field, Jalen Hurts remains an enigma. There is no flashy persona, no reality show, just a relentless pursuit of greatness. His famous tunnel vision quote is not just a slogan, it's a lifestyle.
Obviously, for me, winning is the only thing that matters.
Jalen leads not with loud speeches, but with a quiet intensity that commands the respect of every player in the locker room. So, now the question is for you. Will Jalen Hurts win more Super Bowls and turn the Eagles into a dynasty? Or is the real test still to come? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay thoughtful,